Yeah. Bro, I don't even know. Look, I wasn't about to record a video today. The Sixers suck. Fine, whatever. They played the Grizzlies and they lost, right? But Joel got into it with Marcus Hayes after the game in the locker room. I just said, yo, I gotta make a video. I asked her, he said, yeah. So I gotta make a video. But look, we get right into it. Here go the intro. Oh my God, bro. I can't stop laughing. Yo. All right. So anyway, look. What's going on, Cliffhangers? We are back with another episode of Off the Cliff Show, brought to you by 14th and Market Podcast Network. We are still on the road to 1K subscribers before the end of December. So if you're watching this video, make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button down below. Also hit the bell notification so you never miss a video. Whatever, how many likes y'all put on this video, whatever. We getting right into it. All right. So Sixers lost to the Grizzlies tonight. Got blown out once again. Did they get blown out? Lost by like 15? Whatever. They lost, right? Looked terrible. Per Sixers, no Joel Embiid, Paul George. So after the game, they have their media scrum. And we all heard from, they had their media scrum in the locker room. Joel apparently sees Marcus Hayes. And I'm going to play the clip for y'all that Kyle showed on PHLY Philly. He talked about it. He was there. He explained the entire situation. I'm going to play that clip.
Taking shots at him yesterday. Marcus was present in the locker room, and the second that Joel realized he was there, got into a verbal back and forth. Obviously, we can't repeat many of the words that were said on the show. The basic gist of it was basically, you can say I suck, you can say whatever you want about me as a player. Don't ever put my dead brother's name in your mouth. Don't talk about my family. Don't bring them into this. You want to talk to me like a man and talk to me about basketball. That's different. But if you ever talk about my family again, we're going to have real problems. They go kind of back and forth. And at some point, let's say 90 seconds to 2 minutes into this back and forth, Joel shoves him. Team security steps in. Players kind of surround the situation. And everyone kind of dispersed. During all this, am standing directly behind Joel because we were supposed to be talking to Tyrese Maxey post-game. And Tyrese was just kind of sitting there like, what the hell do I do kind of thing. And I think it's been a what the hell do I do for every single other person in the immediate orbit immediately after. So that's kind of just what it is.
But basically, Joel sees Marcus Hayes. Marcus Hayes is the columnist for the Inquirer that wrote about Joel Embiid and basically said, so he basically said something about Joel's late little brother who tragically died in a car accident, and he said something about his son who was named after him. We all saw the comments Joel made yesterday or the other day about how he does too much to be treated the way that he has been treated. So apparently Kyle said he saw him in the locker room. They start talking. He said, bro, come to me as a man. Like, if you want to say anything to me about me being a basketball player, cool. But don't ever bring my family up. And which is the right thing, right? So that all happens. He ends up pushing Marcus Hayes. Keith Pompey tweets it out as if they like he punched him or something. But either way, this just reminds me of the Clippers situation back in the day. It was Clippers Rockets situation back in the day. I think that was it. But anyway, it's a hilarious moment. Joel Embiid is 100% in the right. You don't ever bring up somebody's family when we talking about sports. That's just crossing a line. I don't care like what is going on. You never do that, especially as a reporter. You're supposed to be good at your job. You're supposed to be, I'm forgetting, but like you're supposed to have some integrity. But writing about a player's family when it has nothing to do with his play or anything that's going on the court, that's just wrong. And as a man, you just don't do something like that, right? Bringing up his dead brother and his son, you getting whatever it comes to you, all right? And so Joel saw him in the locker room today. Joel, being who he is, probably restrained himself from doing what he actually wanted to do. Now, I saw some people talking about like, this is a tough time for the Sixers. They are now 1-5. They can't seem to hit a stride. They don't have Joel and PG. This could possibly also cause Joel games because you don't know how the NBA is going to handle this if they are going to suspend Embiid. Somebody in that locker room got that footage. And I seen people saying that Jared McCain was trying to make a TikTok and he got the footage on his phone. Anyway, my point is people were saying like Joel, he in this moment, he should not have reacted. Well, he should not have put his hands on the reporter. And I think that's just completely wrong. But because as a man, as just being humans out in this world, being men, you don't let nobody talk about your family like that, bro. I don't care what is going on. There is no bigger man in that situation. You can't let somebody talk about your family and then not do something like this. The problem with everything now, right, is that people don't get punched in the face enough. There's no fear of them getting punched in the face. And they feel like they can say whatever they want. Like we even saw a clip of Jason Kelce today when a fan ran up on him saying something about Travis and Taylor Swift, and Jason Kelce threw his phone on the ground. Like that, all of that is warranted. There are consequences for your actions. If you do something, I'm not just about to come talk to you. It's not about to be no talk. If you cross a line, there is no more talking, bro. We're not talking. It just like something has to happen at this point. And I'm not like invoking violence, but something has to happen. Like you're not gonna get away with that, right? And that's just the point that I wanted to make. Like I saw people saying like you can't do that. As men, as adults, something gotta happen to you, bro. Because too many people are just walking around here saying whatever they want, and there's no consequences for it. And that's what's invoking fans to just say whatever they want to players. Like, if you bring up my family, bro, I'm sorry, something has to happen to you. But that's just it. That. Like I wanted to talk about the game. Well, no, I wasn't going to talk about the game because they are who they are. They don't have Joel and Paul George. Everything looks bad. Nick Nurse is lost without those two. Tyrese Maxey has some very bad vision that I didn't think was this bad. They just aren't in the rhythm. There are 11 new players. I don't know where they go from here, but we just have to wait until Paul George and Joel Embiid get back to 100% assess the team. My dog is wilding over there. But until they come back to assess this team properly, and we can't do that right now, and that's just what that is. But as far as the Joel Embiid stuff, like he's probably going to get suspended. He's going to miss more games on top of that, and I get it from what people are saying. Like you can't go to that extent, but when somebody brings up your family and somebody brings them up in a negative way to try to discredit you, something has to happen to them. I'm sorry, I'm not like invoking violence, but there has to be some type of consequences to that. People, you cannot just go around saying whatever you want and nothing is happening. That's just not life, bro. I'm sorry, but oh man, oh my God, I'm crying. Yo, somebody in that locker room got that footage. It's going good. Watch TMZ release it in like a week or two, and I'm like, yeah, shocking locker room footage of Joel Embiid. So first of all, Keith Pompey saying that he punched him is what really started all of this. Because like Keith Pompey is way too close to the action to be thinking that Joel punched Marcus Hayes. Is no way, but Kyle was right there. He said he was standing in between, basically behind Joel, but in between him and Maxey. He said Maxey was sitting there like he didn't know what to do. I probably wouldn't know what to do either. Like you probably don't know how Joel is thinking in that moment, like what he actually wanted to do. But oh my God, I just wanted to come in here and talk about that, y'all. Oh my God. Like the video, subscribe. Yeah.